And now we will apply cement to the other gusset, which we have formed the way we did the first one. Apply cement to the gusset, and we will apply cement to the other edge of the centerpiece. And now we will apply cement to the other edge of the center divider. And now, after we have allowed the cement to set up on this side, we will once again stick it in place, keeping it flush with the edge. And now I will very carefully punch through the holes that we punched before with the stitching awl. And we'll do this all the way around. And now, as you can see, we are stitching all the way around, stitching the three parts together with the 2-needle saddle stitch method. After the inner assembly is complete with the 2 gussets and the center part, it's now time to put the front on. Before we do that, I'm going to take a sponge and dampen the top where we did the edge beveling, and with the edge slicker I will slick this down real smooth. Next, I will apply contact cement. Once again, it's the solvent-based contact cement along the edge. I'm going to use 1/8 inch lace to do this, so I will use a 1/8 inch 4-prong thonging chisel to punch the holes, as you can see. And next I will apply the contact cement about 1/4 inch wide around the sides and the bottom of our front piece. After we have allowed our cement to dry until it's tacky, we can now attach the front part to the gusset the same way we did before, making sure that our edges are flush, especially around the corner. And we'll do this all the way around. And now with the pliers type punch, I will punch through the holes in the outside piece and in through the gusset. We'll do this all the way around. Now that we have the front laced in place, we can continue by doing the back. The first thing we'll do to the back is attach the belt loops, and I will fold them in half, as you can see, and then we will bring our rivets. We'll put the the post of the rivet, as you can see. We'll fold this over and go through. And now we will go through the holes in the back part. And then we will put the caps on. And with the rivet setter, we will set the rivets. We will do the same thing with the one in the middle. Now we will set the other loop on the other side. Next, I will turn this over and I will take my wing divider and scribe a line 1/8 inch in, just like we did before. And we will use this as a guide to punch our holes for the lacing. Once again, I will use the 1/8 inch punch. And now we will apply cement just as we did before on the gusset. We did apply a little bit of water onto the gusset because the time it took us to do the lacing and the stitching before, this has dried quite a bit, so by putting a little more water on, we're able to make it easier. And now we will do the same thing to the back part. We will apply cement about 1/4 inch wide all the way around. And now, as we did with the front, we will carefully place the back and keep the edges flush and put the entire back in place. And now, as we did before, we will punch through with the pliers type punch. After we have finished with the lacing of the panels front and back, we will now take an edge beveler and we will edge bevel both sides of the joint in the middle. Next, I will take some fine sandpaper and I will sand these edges to remove any excess cement that may have spilled over the edge, and also to even up the edges even more than we did with the edge bevelers. Next, I will dampen the edge with water, give it a few moments to penetrate, and then with the edge slicker, we will slick down these the edge all the way around the bottom and the two sides.